Families and friends, please direct your attention to the video screens where you can watch the view from the center of campus as students and faculty are lining up in preparation for their last walk across campus before graduation. The final walk across campus to the commencement ceremony is a long-standing University of Idaho tradition. This academic processional consists of degree candidates, faculty members, and honored guests. The Border Highlander Pipes and Drums will lead the parade of colleges from the administration building down University Avenue to the Kibbie ASUI Activity Center. This tradition is the capstone to another University of Idaho tradition, the Vandal Walk. At the beginning of each fall semester, incoming first-year students are led across campus from the Kibbie Dome up to the administration building lawn, where they are served a barbecue dinner by the president, provost, and college deans. Today's procession symbolizes the completion of their journey through the University of Idaho as they travel back, reversing the same route they walked only a few years ago. While we watch, we will be serenaded today by the University Wind Ensemble under the direction of Alan J. Gemberling. So enjoy the view as our outside cameras pick up the procession on its way to today's 122nd commencement at the University of Idaho.
Jumbo screen? Huh? Are you Jet?
Heather, I'm with you.
Welcome to the University of Idaho Commencement. Please rise for the entrance of the graduating class of 2017, led by our outstanding faculty. College of Graduate Studies. Leading the university's research and creative activities at the graduate level is the College of Graduate Studies, formalized in 1925. The college encompasses all graduate programs within the university. The Graduate College offers 80 master's degrees in fields ranging from accounting to water resources, 3 specialty areas of education, and doctoral degrees in 30 disciplines. The college is responsible for university-wide excellence in graduate education and training, serving more than 1,700 graduate professional students at 5 campus locations. College of Law. Established in 1909, the College of Law is among America's best small state public law schools. The college's 37 faculty offer instruction toward a Juris Doctor degree with 5 areas of emphases and several optional concurrent degree programs. Emphasizing quality over quantity and delivering a focused curriculum to students completing their Juris Doctor degrees, the college provides 1 outstanding law program with 2 locations. College of Art and Architecture. Established in 1981, the College of Art and Architecture is led today by highlight student Nicole Meckley from Lewiston, Idaho, a Bachelor of Science recipient in Virtual Technology and Design. The college offers 11 total undergraduate and graduate professional degrees in architecture, art and design, bioregional planning and community design, interior design, landscape architecture, and virtual technology and design. The college has 45 faculty members. College of Engineering. Established in 1907, the College of Engineering is led by highlight student Christina Gibbs from Kellogg, Idaho, a biological engineering graduate. The College of Engineering is one of the Northwest premier engineering colleges with nearly 100 faculty, 50 staff, and 1,700 students. The college offers 9 undergraduate degrees and graduate degrees in 13 areas. The college is known for educational programs that provide hands-on design and research experience, as well as sound fundamentals. The college's senior capstone project is recognized as one of the best in the country by the National Academy of Engineering. College of Letters, Art, and Social Sciences is the oldest and newest college at the University of Idaho. It began as part of Letters and Sciences in 1900, and its current configuration dates from July 2006. The college is led by highlight student Tristan Boudoir from Lewiston, Idaho, a bachelor's recipient in psychology. With more than 3,200 undergraduate students and 237 graduate students, the college is the largest division of the University of Idaho. 125 faculty members help students in the college earn a bachelor's degree in 20 different subject areas, and graduate students pursue English, anthropology, history, music, philosophy, political science, psychology, or theater arts. Reaching every student through the general education curriculum, the college is the academic bedrock of the university. The college experience enhances each student's understanding about the world. The College of Science. Established in 2002, the College of Science is led by highlight student Benjamin Anzies from Marshalltown, Iowa, majoring in mathematics and a minor in computer science. 120 faculty members serve the College of Science, which offers 9 bachelor's programs, 12 master's disciplines, and 9 doctoral degrees. The college offers a broad range of research programs from evolution to synthetic and organic chemistry to nanoscience and bioinformatics. Across research and scholarly activities, the faculty and students make significant contributions to the state of Idaho and the world. Students learn the excitement of scientific research while working alongside accomplished faculty on groundbreaking research projects. College of Agricultural and Life Sciences. Founded in 1901, the College of Agricultural and Life Sciences is led today by highlight student Cassidy Michelle Berry from Kimberly, Idaho, a bachelor's recipient in sustainable crop and landscape systems with an emphasis in soil and land resources. The college has 39 graduate and undergraduate academic majors and 10 minors offered from 7 academic departments. 201 faculty located on campus and around the state of Idaho serve nearly 1,000 students. The College of Agricultural and Life Sciences advances the health and welfare of people, animals, and the environment through research and education in agriculture, community, human and rural development, natural resources, nutrition, and life sciences. The college leads research and extension efforts related to various issues with programs of distinction in potatoes and beef cattle. The college's faculty and students find solutions to the world's most critical challenges, working to create and sustain an abundant food and energy supply, a healthy environment, and successful families and communities. College of Business and Economics. Established in 1925, the College of Business and Economics is led by highlight student Micah Johnson from Portland, Oregon, graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Marketing and a Bachelor of Arts in Modern Language and Business, with an emphasis in Spanish, as well as learning a minor in economics. The College of Business and Economics is served by 39 faculty and offers 7 undergraduate majors, an executive MBA, and a Master of Accountancy graduate program. The College of Business and Economics is accredited by AACSB International, the gold standard in business school accreditation. College of Education. Established June 7, 1920, the College of Education is led by highlight student Elizabeth Helwick from Port Angeles, Washington, graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Dance. The College of Education offers 5 undergraduate degrees, 8 master's degrees, and 10 doctoral degree programs, and is served by 58 faculty members. The College of Education serves the people of Idaho and the region by providing research-based educational programs that emphasize leadership at all levels. The college has a strong reputation for innovation and excellence, graduating a significant portion of Idaho's educators and movement science professionals. The College of Education is home to the nation's first Doctor of Athletic Training degree, boasts a top-rated online special education program, and has a rehabilitation counseling and human services program ranked 53rd in the nation by National Council of Rehabilitation Education. The college's Doceo Center for Innovation and Learning is a leader in teaching technology integration. Initiatives throughout sport, education, and research at University of Idaho and K-12 schools across Idaho. The College of Education recently completed a $19 million state-of-the-art remodel. The first ever LEED certified building on the University of Idaho campus features cutting-edge technology and modern amenities for teaching and learning. College of Natural Resources. Established in 1917 and celebrating its 100th anniversary this year, the College of Natural Resources is led by highlight student Kyle Kenning from Anchorage, Alaska, graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science and a Physical Science option. With 52 faculty members, the college offers 9 degree programs, 5 graduate, and 4 certificate programs. The College of Natural Resources leads natural resource education west of the Mississippi. It is recognized as one of the top 10 natural resource and conservation colleges in the nation. The college provides hands-on education and undergraduate research opportunities with world-renowned faculty. Its international impact reaches to Costa Rica, Haiti, Africa, and more. Alumni of the college hold leadership positions in government and private industry throughout the United States. At the College of Natural Resources, forward-thinking faculty, staff, and students are dedicated to making a positive and profound impact on the way we interact with and manage natural resources. The college works toward a common goal of sustaining people and the land through innovative science, technology, and leadership. Please be seated.
Okay, you ready? And action.
Never done that before.
So on 3, I do action.
This is hard on the spot. I don't like interviews. This is weird. I don't like being in front of the camera.
I don't know, it's the second one. It's the silver cord. Sigma cum laude. I just know they're good. They're good for you.
The most important daily routine is looking at a planner, and another one would be showering. You always got to shower. Can't go to class smelling bad. Everyone knows. They can tell when you don't.
Oh man, I did actually. Wait, are my parents gonna see this?
Trying to think actually of what you could say on camera.
I was the one that replaced the salt or the sugar in the
You
salt.
son of a gun! Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
That was you every time.
Yeah,
I was like, oh yeah, I'm so ready for this coffee.
Salt.
Dang it!
I would eat Eggo waffles in bed and watch Friends all the time. At like 10 o'clock at night.
I wish Panda Express never came here. I gained so much weight from that. I spent so much money, way too much money over that place.
We're not that. I know we're not as exciting.
I know they're gonna.
We're gonna get cut.
They're gonna cut.
We're
us.
gonna.
20 years from now, I'm hoping that I will have a family and a stable job.
I don't know. I'll be wearing
Yeah.
Vandal swag. I know that.
Yeah.
20 years from that's 2037. That's terrifying. I don't know. Probably thinking about settling down. You know, what'll I be? I'll be 42, so probably settled down. That'd probably be good. Maybe some kids. I don't know. Who knows?
Feels pretty unreal right now to be graduating here in the next coming months. Had a lot of life challenges thrown at me, and I'm glad that everything's looking good right now.
I don't know where I would be without the people who are in my life right now, and makes me kind of sad to think that they're not going to be constant characters in my life in the near future. I don't really want to think about that yet. Stop.
You made me cry on camera.
Stop. Stop.
When I was flying here, I was like, wow, I cannot believe that I'm doing this and going back to school. You know, I don't feel that this is the right thing, but I'm really happy that I did because, I mean, it made me grow so much artistically and also as a human being.
After I graduate, I'm moving to Chicago to work with a program called City Year.
Grad school.
Wherever the wind takes me.
Yeah. Hopefully grad school.
Probably grad school. Hopefully that takes me to grad school. It went by way too fast.
That too.
Way too fast.
College like a toilet paper roll. The closer you are to the end, the faster it goes. Cooper told me that.
Study more than you sleep, sleep more than you party, and party as much as you can.
Today, I am so glad I have my parents attending my ceremony. Thank you for my dad and mom.
I'd like to thank Google Scholar. They really helped a lot with papers, Wikipedia, Wikipedia sources.
I'd like to thank my downstairs neighbors for never calling the cops on me. Thank you. Thank you. You were a gift.
One person I want to thank, my mom. You know, everything I've done is for my mom. She's never gone to school in her life before, so I'm the first one graduating from college. And so everything is just to her.
My parents worked really, really, really hard for me to be able to be here today and to be able to graduate with a master's. And so I think my advice is take advantage of it because honestly, an education is very valuable nowadays.
Hi.
H-O-O. Idaho. Idaho. Go, go, go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the entrance of the platform party, followed by the officer candidates for 2017. consists of Kurt Pregitzer, Jerry McMurtry, Shauna Corey, Mark Nielsen, Lynn Baird, Michael Perella, Ali Carr-Shellman, Mark Chopin, Mark Adams, Andrew Kirsten, Yvonne Naiva, Larry Stoffer, Ezekiel Adankanbi, Jeff Siegmiller, Safa Riada, Summer Howard, Aaron McCrillis, Joe Stegner, Cruz Botello, Mike Satz, Mackenzie McDonald, Charles Buck, Blaine Eccles, Gene Stevenson, Clarissa Richardson, Dean Kaler, Heather Shermack, Kent Nelson, Janet Nelson, Kathy Barnard, Rob Spear, John Norbury, Dan Ewert, Roger Contour, Yolanda Bisbee, Mary Kay McFadden, Brian Foisey, Captain Michael McClintock, John Winsett, Emma Atchley, Dirk Kempthorne, Marilyn Dennis, Liz Brandt, and Chuck Staben, the 18th president of the University of Idaho. Please remain standing for the Combined Forces Color Guard and the presentation of the colors, followed by the singing of our national anthem.
Front wheel. Out. Up. Up. Forward. Out. Up. Up. Right, place. Out. Colors. Reason. Out. Order. Out. Left. Haste. Forward. March.
Please be seated. And please welcome Faculty Senate Chair Liz Brandt.
It is my great pleasure to welcome you here this morning to the University of Idaho's 2017 Spring Commencement. Please join me in welcoming the 18th President of the University of Idaho, Dr. Chuck Staben.
Thank you, Dr. Brandt, for opening our commencement ceremony, and we've been grateful for your leadership of the Faculty Senate this past year. Thank you also to the University Wind Ensemble, conducted by Professor Al Gemberling, and to the Vandaliers under the direction of Dr. Michael Murphy. The presentation of colors under the command of the Navy was made by a joint color guard comprised of cadets from Idaho's Army, Navy, and Air Force ROTC units. Thank you to our marshals and for the leadership of Dr. Rula Awad Rafferty, Lead Marshal, for our ceremony today. And thank you also to Jeremy Falk, our announcer and our voice from above. Welcome to our special guests, UI Regent and Idaho State Board of Education President Emma Atchley, and Kathy Barnard, Alumni Association Executive Director. Deans, faculty, honored guests, parents, families, and friends, thank you for joining us today in Moscow. Welcome to our historic and forward-looking National Research University. This 122nd commencement is a milestone for our students and an important marker in the continued success of our proud institution. Today, we come together as a Vandal family. We are celebrating the completion of these students' journey with us as they begin anew on their road ahead. For our graduating students, it has been an honor to serve you with what has been, we hope, a life-changing educational experience. Delivering an education that broadens perspectives and prepares you for life and work is at the heart of our institutional mission. As the state's great public research university and its land-grant university, we are proud to serve the citizens of Idaho. From our home campus here in Moscow, on historic native Nez Perce land, we forge a better future for students, for the state of Idaho, and for the world. As president, it is my privilege to offer the graduates here today my personal congratulations. You've seized the opportunity to make an impact and transform the world around you. When you walk across the stage today and you move the tassel from the right side of your cap to the left, you'll have completed an important chapter in your lives. The degree you receive, yeah, don't do it right now. We haven't conferred the degrees yet. The degree you will receive will open doors for you as the 117,000 Vandal graduates before you can attest. I look forward to seeing how you make the most of your opportunities. And I look forward to seeing how you'll apply the tenacity and talent you've demonstrated in your college career to the challenges in your future. I love watching the Olympics. I'm sure many of you do. And yet sometimes when I watch the Olympics, I see athletes who run so much faster, leap so much farther than I possibly could that they seem not human. But sometimes you see a human moment in the Olympics, and I want to share with you a story along those lines. Just one example of Vandal spirit and determination, one that many of you, I'm sure, remember well. If you watched the 2016 Summer Olympics in Rio, you watched one of our own take the top spot on the medal stand. Kristen Armstrong is a 1995 graduate of the University of Idaho. She was on the U of I track team and completed a degree in exercise physiology before starting an Olympic journey that saw her win 2 gold medals in cycling through 2012 before retiring. Kristen didn't have to compete in the 2016 Summer Olympics. She'd won 2 gold medals already. She'd won 2 world championships. She was enjoying her family. She had success outside of cycling, and she was volunteering extensively here in Idaho. But she was determined to compete and win one more time. And with only a year to train, her road back to the Olympics was intense, but she made it. In Rio, the oldest racer in the field in the cycling time trials, she battled a bloody nose, the rain and wind, and a host of younger and very tough competitors. Behind in the race at the beginning, Kristen then surged into first. As she neared the finish line in her 3rd consecutive gold medal, her son Lucas raced up to watch her cross the finish line, much as your parents and family and friends have come here today to watch you cross your finish line. Tears of joy were streaming down Kristen's face. Lucas asked his mother, and I hope many of you watch this on TV, "Mama, why are you crying? You won." As I look around the audience today, I'm thrilled to see that so many of you have your family here to see your success, to meet you at your finish line today, and I'm expecting there may be some tears of joy out in the audience as well. And even if your family can't be here, I hope you all know that you are part of our family, a larger Vandal family. We are here for each other, we cheer each other on, and we'll be there at the finish line. In fact, very few of us make it to where we want to be in life without the help of others. Many of you have made it here today with the help and encouragement of a support system. Parents, family, spouses, children, friends. Those dedicated people have helped you become your best. To that support network, I offer my sincere thanks and appreciation. On behalf of all of the graduates, faculty, and staff at the University of Idaho, I invite all parents, grandparents, guardians, families, loved ones, and friends to stand and be recognized. That's pretty much everybody in the stands, I suspect. Stand up and be recognized by us, please. And thank you, graduates. Join me in recognizing those who've helped you along your way. Thank you. So this is the finish line for this particular race. Congratulations. I encourage you, of course, to keep learning throughout your life. And one final thought from me, as you go out to pursue your dreams, whether it's a gold medal, success in business and industry, continued scholarship, public service, or whatever success means to you, know that the Vandal family will be here for you. You are now and forever a member of the tribe from the north, brave and bold. I hope you will always consider the University of Idaho a home. Remember, as a Vandal, you can go anywhere and do anything. Go for the gold. Congratulations, and go Vandals. Let's give everyone a round of applause. Seated directly behind me are some of the University of Idaho's leaders. This includes vice presidents, deans, vice provosts, faculty, staff, and student leadership, and honored guests. Would all members of the platform party please stand? Thank you for your leadership and your dedication to the students of our great institution. Graduates and everyone, please give them a round of applause. Thanks. A full list of the university administration and other platform party guests can be found in your commencement program. So it is a privilege that we have with us one of our university regents today. Emma Atchley is a member and also the president of the Idaho State Board of Education and our University of Idaho Regent. She is also a proud graduate of our university. Regent Atchley, will you please bring greetings to our graduates?
President Staben, honored guests, faculty, staff, family, friends, and of course graduates. The State Board of Education is the governing body for all education in the state of Idaho, including K through 12 and all higher education institutes. On behalf of the regents of the University of Idaho and the State Board of Education, I bring greetings to the graduates and their families. We're proud of your achievements and wish you the very best for your future in the state of Idaho. Thank you for the opportunity to say a few words at this signal occasion. Spring this year has been a long time coming. I, for one, am delighted to have more than one day in a row of sunshine. It's also one of the favorite seasons for members of the State Board of Education because we have the opportunity to truly get a sense of the accomplishments that graduations represent to the citizens and state of Idaho. Individuals with post-secondary degrees contribute to the well-being of their family, community, state, nation, and world. Economic activity, volunteerism, and societal engagement are all enhanced by educational achievements. You, graduates, have had the good fortune to attend a fine institution which has provided you with the tools and skills to make a difference in the world. You join an extraordinary group of alumni who have done exactly that. In almost any Idaho locale and in other places, you will find vandals taking leadership roles for the benefit of their communities and larger world. Senators, governors, cabinet members, faculty, teachers, attorneys, engineers, economists, mayors, teachers. The list is endless and gives a deeper meaning to the cherished slogan, "Go Vandals." I charge each of you, having succeeded in your educational endeavors, to recognize your ability to make a difference in the world and to pass on to others the value of your education to our society and culture, particularly to the upcoming generations. On behalf of all members of the State Board of Education and Board of Regents, warmest congratulations to each of you and best of luck in your future. Thank you.
Thanks again, Emma, for being with us today, and especially for your service to the university and the state. It's also a great privilege to acknowledge our University of Idaho Alumni Hall of Fame recipients who were inducted yesterday in a university ceremony. Will the Hall of Fame inductees please stand and be recognized as I call your name? Roger Contour, class of 1953. And John Norbury, class of 1983. Thank you both for being with us today, and please read more about our Alumni Hall of Fame recipients in your commencement programs. Our commencement speaker is a trailblazer and pioneer for women in broadcasting. Marilyn Dennis graduated from the University of Idaho in 1980, majoring in radio and television. Last month in Toronto, she was presented the prestigious Lifetime Achievement Award from the Canadian music and broadcast industry, the first time a female broadcaster received this prestigious award. Given her line of work, we thought we'd introduce her via video.
Marilyn Dennis, radio personality, television host, and proud graduate of the University of Idaho, class of 1980. But where did it all begin? Born in Canada and raised in Pittsburgh, Marilyn's broadcast career started at the University of Idaho, and soon after, she got a job at KRPL AM radio.
It is 9 o'clock with Marilyn Dennis. KRPL Moscow.
Then it was up north to Calgary, Alberta, Canada, to continue her broadcasting career, and then east to Canada's biggest city, Toronto, Ontario. It was here in 1986 where she became a co-host on the famous Roger, Rick, and Marilyn morning show. And now, 31 years later, Roger and Marilyn still wake up Toronto every morning.
Roger and Marilyn in the morning. 104.5 Chum FM.
At the same time, hosting her own television show, Canada's #1 lifestyle show covering everything from food to fashion, with a few famous friends along the way.
Please welcome Megan Trainor, Tim McGraw, Keith Urban, Carrie Underwood. I'm just taking over your show. I love it. I couldn't do that on any any show except yours.
Because this woman is the best.
You're an absolute master at what you do.
Marilyn, you and I need to party.
Marilyn credits the University of Idaho as the beginning of what is an incredible broadcasting career.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Marilyn Dennis.
Hello, graduates. Congratulations.
It's so great to be here today. Thank you for inviting me to share this special day with you. Thank you, President Chuck Staven. It's been great to spend the last couple of days with you. The Board of Regents, Dean Andy Kirsten and Peter Munt of the College of Letters, Arts, and Social Sciences. Governor, shout out for sure. I've become very close with Governor Dirk Kempthorne, too, my buddy, these last couple of days. A pleasure. And a special, special thank you to the faculty and students of my academic home, the School of Journalism and Mass Media. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you for this invitation. I want to say congratulations to the graduates of 2017. And as President Staven mentioned, you've been supported and well supported by your families, hopefully, and your friends. You want to give a shout out to your mothers and fathers and step-parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, siblings, and friends who traveled here today. We had you all stand up. I won't have you do that again. Are there any Canadians in the house? That's awesome. That's awesome. Nice to have you with us today. It's very good to be back here at the University of Idaho. The Dennises are very happy to finally have a doctor in the family. Actually, it is a miracle, and I'll tell you why. This was my home in the 70s. YMCA and I Will Survive were at the top of the Billboard charts. Disco was where it was at, baby. In the late 70s, that was a time when I was struggling to figure out what I wanted to do with my life, something many of you probably have gone through or going through at this very moment, but probably with a very different soundtrack. May 17th, 1980 was my graduation day at the University of Idaho, right here at the Dome. I remember my mom and dad were here, as well as my little sister. You saw her in the picture. And many years later, she is here today. So hello to my sister, Margaret. Shout out to Margaret. I've been in Moscow for the last couple of days shooting this experience for an upcoming episode of my television show. I'm happy to say that I visited 2 major places in this town. I went to Gambino's. I had the Zonker. And I went to the Corner Club. I think I had a Hugga-Dugga beer. I think that's what I had. And I met with the great owner there, Mark. He was so wonderful. We had a great time. I visited my dear friends at Z-Fun, formerly known as KRPL, and I got to do the morning show with my very good friend and morning show host, Steve Shannon. Steve and former program director Gary Cummings are both here today. These guys are the ones that encouraged me to get into radio, and I'm very proud to tell everyone who asked about my career that it did start in Moscow, Idaho, and I want to thank Steve Shannon and Gary Cummings for this opportunity. Thank you, guys. That's amazing. My family and I had a chance to tour this beautiful campus, and I saw some familiar places that bring back memories of friendship and fun. I smiled when I took a selfie in front of Theophilus Tower. It took me about 5 weeks to say that word, Theophilus. I felt that I was really speaking a different language when I came to this city. But I remember my room number 502. And I went up to see it the other day, and it brought back a lot of great memories. I got a chance to take a look at Wallace Complex, where I was the first female resident advisor at the co-ed hall. Now, what do I remember about that? Giving it my best and trying to get to know every resident by their first name, being there when they needed me, and, oh yeah, questioning the unique plants they were growing in their rooms under the fluorescent lights. Close the door, I said. Just close the door. I was overwhelmed and surprised to be invited here today back to my alma mater. The University of Idaho is where I grew the most. And there were some tough days, as you probably know, some tough days firsthand, I know that. But I powered through them just like you have all done. I tried really hard to be a good student. I even studied at the library, like the smart students do, right? But at one point, when things got really tough, I told my dad that I was going to quit school and I was going to work at the Bank of Idaho. And he said, "But Marilyn, you're terrible at math." He had a point. So I stayed at the University of Idaho, and happily. I kept doing what I loved doing the most, and that was playing radio. If there was a time slot open, I filled it. I love radio. Passion is important. I wasn't the smartest kid at this school, I know that, but I was the busiest. Sunday, May 18th, 1980, which incidentally was the year after the Sony Walkman was launched, was the day after my graduation. My parents and my little sister were heading back to Calgary, Alberta, and my dad said, "Hey, you know what? We'll meet you at the new McDonald's on the Moscow-Pullman Highway, and we'll have a quick breakfast, we'll kiss you, and off to Alberta we'll go." And that's exactly what we did. It was a great day. I said goodbye to my family. And when I got back to my apartment on Taylor Avenue, the phone, which happened to be a landline, was ringing off the hook. And I never forgot the first words I heard when I picked up that phone. "You've got to come to the radio station right away." Why? Because Mount St. Helens has erupted, and there's a huge ash cloud, and it's coming our way, and you have to do the news. Why? Because the news director is stuck in Spokane, and all the roads are closed. May 18th, 1980, just 24 hours after I graduated, I put my University of Idaho degree to work. As I drove to the radio station, I could see in the distance a dark cloud fast approaching. It was really awesome, but it was scary. Within minutes, the sky turned deep navy, and what was once a very sunny day became night. Then the ash began to fall like snow. It felt like midnight at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. What we didn't know was that we would not witness the sunrise or sunset for days on end. The radio station was very busy, all hands on deck, and I mean everyone was pitching in, everyone, trying to get information, making the calls, taking the calls. Does anybody know anything about volcanic ash? And the answer was nope. So many phone calls came into the radio station. It was panic and anger and fear from some listeners, while others were offering to help. "Is this the end of the world?" a senior citizen called in. We were on the phone with her for about 10 minutes, and we convinced her that everything was going to be all right, even though we didn't know. How do you answer that? The most important thing was to share accurate information from those who were the first responders. This is when this little radio station on the hill became the big machine of information. The news, it was real. And we, the broadcasters and the listeners, were in this together. And remember, there were no cell phones, no Google, no Snapchat, but there was the National Guard, who arrived a couple of days after this event, and who doesn't love the National Guard because they are our heroes. They really are. So yes, they are. They really are. So eventually, the skies cleared, and I got to reflect and recalibrate. I got some clarity at the age of 21. So on the eve of my 59th birthday, I want to share with you 3 life lessons. And they're going to be quick, you guys, because I know you have to go and party. I get that. Lessons that I learned from when I was scooping hot potatoes here at Galt Cafeteria, which is long gone. Things that I learned through living through a national disaster and throughout my 42 years as a TV and radio broadcaster. Here we go. Ready? Number 1. I want you to be good in the hallways. I'm on the air, but it's off the air that really matters. You have to be good at what you do, that's for sure, but it is more than that. You have to be good to the people who you work with and the people you meet along the way. People want to be seen, but they really want to be heard. And when you take interest, and I'm going to emphasize this, a genuine interest in a person, the people that you work with, they will take care of you. Inclusiveness matters. Treat the custodian the same way you would treat the CEO. Everyone matters. Be good in the hallways. Number 2, be your authentic self. Recently, I shared the news on Chum FM, and it turns out that many people on social media suffer from a form of depression because when you look at the people's posts, you see that they're living perfect lives, and it makes them feel sad. That news didn't really sit well with me. I'm going to tell you something. At 59, of course you use filters. You got to enhance the picture a little bit. But I will tell you, the story is always real. Please put the real you on social media. You fake it, you start believing it, and you will lose your authenticity. If you have a moment of doubt about a post, I want you to walk away. Look for the people who don't care about how many hearts, views, or likes they get. They're the ones who keep you real. They're the ones who keep you accountable. They're the ones that are on your team. Ask yourself right now, who is on my team? My father was one of the biggest cheerleaders, but he was also the toughest boss I ever had. The most critical person in my life was my mom. They both offered constructive criticism. They told me things to make me better, not to break me down. Very helpful for years later when I had job interviews and reviews. I worked with the man for more than 30 years. Actually, we're in our 31st year right now on a morning show. Monday through Friday, I work with this guy, Roger Ashby, 5:30 to 9 a.m. every day. And like family, we love each other. Like family, we irritate each other. Like family, we find joy when great things happen. And like family, we suffer together in loss and sadness. And like family, we correct each other when we think we're going off track. We all have raving fans, dedicated teammates, people who keep us grounded. Take time, please, to find yours. Most importantly, be authentic. Be your authentic self online and offline. And now point number 3. Is this broad almost done or what? Please make mistakes. I'd like to write a book called The Best Mistake Ever Made, but there'd be too many chapters. Mistakes mean taking risks, and that is a good thing. You learn from your mistakes, you really do. You may repeat your mistakes, like getting married again, but you gain knowledge and understanding, and time teaches. Making a mistake, going for the job, getting it, and then getting fired, that's happened to me twice. It's not the mistakes you make that matter, it's how well you react and adapt to them. So today is your special day. You've accomplished so much as you begin this very new journey. As you leave this wonderful place called the University of Idaho, remember these simple things that I learned along the way. Be good in the hallways, be your authentic self, make mistakes and learn from them. And since everything you do from this moment forward will probably be on social media, think twice before you post. Once again, I thank you. Congratulations to all of you. It's been an honor to be your commencement speaker today. Good luck to you. Hashtag Go Vandals!
Marilyn, we have a little gift for you. And thanks so much for sharing your story with us. I invite you to read more about Marilyn in the commencement program. Now I wish to invite Provost Winsek, Registrar Heather Chermak, and Dr. Clarissa Richardson, Faculty Senate Commencement Committee member, to join me in conferring honorary degrees.
May I present the former State of Idaho Governor, Dirk Kempthorne, for the degree Honorary Doctor of Administrative Science.
Governor Kempthorne, upon the recommendation of the faculty and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Idaho, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Administrative Science, together with all its rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations.
Dirk Kempthorne, former Mayor of Boise, Governor of Idaho, United States Senator, and United States Secretary of the Interior. Graduated in 1975 with a degree in political science from what is now called the College of Letters, Arts, and Social Sciences. Governor Kempthorne was also the president of the Associated Students of the University of Idaho, ASUI, when he was a student. He is the president and CEO of the American Council of Life Insurers and leads the Global Federation of Insurance Associations. The University of Idaho is proud to confer upon Dirk Kempthorne, a most distinguished individual, the degree Doctor of Administrative Science. May I present Marilyn Dennis for the degree Honorary Doctor of Humane Letters.
Marilyn Dennis, upon the recommendation of the faculty and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Idaho, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, together with all its rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations.
Marilyn Dennis is an award-winning and beloved Canadian broadcasting icon. She is a respected radio and television personality of more than 4 decades. Marilyn graduated in 1980 with a degree in radio and television from what is now the College of Letters, Arts, and Social Sciences. While at the university, she worked in student broadcast media, including KUID-TV and KUOI-FM. She was the first female broadcaster at Moscow's KRPL-AM. From Calgary to Toronto and nationally in Canada, Marilyn is a pioneer who has blazed a trail for women in broadcasting. The University of Idaho is proud to confer upon Marilyn Dennis, a most distinguished individual, the degree Doctor of Humane Letters.
You can read more about all of our honorees in your commencement programs. A tradition of the University of Idaho is administering the oath of office for the commissions of the Officer Education Program candidates. This is achieved at the same time as they earn their degrees. Captain Michael McClintock, U.S. Navy, will administer the oath of office for those about to be commissioned in the Armed Forces of the United States.
Those to commission, rise. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Having been appointed an officer in the United States Armed Forces, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter. So help me God. Welcome aboard. Ladies and gentlemen, your newest armed forces officers in these United States.
Thanks and congratulations, all of you new officers. We thank you for your sacrifice, your courage, and commitment, and we're proud to be represented by you. Provost and Executive Vice President Winsek will now announce those receiving academic honors. Provost.
In continuing to acknowledge excellence at our university, we recognize undergraduate students who are graduating with honors today. Will students please stand as I call your honors designation and remain standing. Please hold your applause until all honorees are standing. Cum laude, with distinction, the Bronze Honor Cord. This is the top 10% of their college class. Magna cum laude, with great distinction, the Silver Honor Cord. This is the top 6% of their college class. Summa cum laude, with highest distinction, the Gold Honor Cord. This is the top 3% of their college class. We also invite to stand and be recognized members of our honors program and numerous honor societies, organizations, and veterans and others with honors cords. Please stand. You have all brought distinction to yourself and to your university through your high achievements as student scholars. We honor your hard work and commitment to learning, and we look to you for leadership in upholding high standards for yourself and for your peers. Please join me in a round of applause for these students. Congratulations, students. Please be seated. President Staben.
Thank you, John. Now, Provost Winsek will announce the granting of university degrees earned by all of you, our students.
We are about to begin the granting of degrees to all candidates who have met the requirements for the baccalaureate, the master's, specialist, doctoral degrees, and the requirements set forth by the faculty at the University of Idaho and have been completed through formal study. Will candidates for the baccalaureate degree please stand? President Staben, these candidates are recommended by their respective faculty to be awarded the baccalaureate degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Idaho, I hereby confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree earned with all its rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities. In testimony whereof, you will receive the diploma of the University of Idaho. Congratulations.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for the master's and specialist degrees please stand? Each of you has completed satisfactorily rigorous advanced studies in academic disciplines. President Staben, these candidates are recommended by their respective faculty to receive master's or specialist degrees so earned.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Idaho, I hereby confer upon each of you the specialist degree or master's degree earned with all its rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities. In testimony whereof, you will receive the diploma of the University of Idaho. Congratulations.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for the degrees Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Athletic Training, and Juris Doctor please stand? Each of you has completed satisfactorily rigorous advanced studies in academic disciplines. President Staben, these candidates are recommended by their respective faculty to receive Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Athletic Training, and Juris Doctor so earned.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Idaho, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Athletic Training, and Juris Doctor so earned, with all its rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities. In testimony whereof, you will receive the diploma of the University of Idaho. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for the degrees Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Athletic Training, and Juris Doctor please come forward escorted by the marshals? They will be followed by the master's, specialist, and baccalaureate degrees. We ask that all candidates, after receiving degrees, please stay for the rest of the ceremony out of respect for other graduates and their families. Students receiving the doctorate are given a doctoral hood. It is our tradition at commencement for doctoral candidates to be hooded by his or her major advisors. Marshals, please escort the candidates to the stage.
I want to say a big congratulations because of the 2,000 plus four-year colleges in the nation. You guys are the only ones that got it right. So give yourself a hand.
Call if you must. I'm curious. Blame me from the start. It's blameless love. I'm so curious. Admit it.
Such a happy Chewbacca!
You're not going to boyfriend, you're going to be a nun. You're going to be a nun. You're going to work for Jesus.
PPAP.
I can be your backpack while you run. I-D-A-H-O!
Damn! Daniel, back at it again.
Pardon me.
You can look at my butt.
Choose your expression, choose what you're into, choose your sexuality, choose whatever. You have my promise right now, both of you, to love you and accept you no matter what life you choose.
Obama.
Together, we will make America great again.
When Gary Johnson found out he lost, he was like, wait, the election was yesterday?
And the Chicago Cubs win the World Series. Comes the Files. Gorgeous.
What a catch! No way!
And what a job by Paul Petrino and the Idaho Vandals. They will tie a school record with 9 victories.
Patriots win the Super Bowl. Brady has his 5th. What a comeback.
Over 100 Native American tribes from across North America have joined Standing Rock's movement.
It's really a great day, not just for SpaceX, but for the space industry as a whole, and proving that something can be done that many people said was impossible.
Moonlight.
the best picture.
Yeah. One man is doing what he can to keep the peace in Charlotte, one hug at a time.
And love is love is love is love is love is love, cannot be killed or swept aside. Now fill the world with music, love, and pride.
In my dream, we would live in a world where all of us are valued, respected, able to hold our heads up high, proud of ourselves for what we've accomplished together. I would hope that you would walk with me, in fact, run with me, so we can get to that dream a little bit quicker.
Everyone says, like, I'll remember these good times, but I think I'm gonna remember the hard times more than the good times. Because those are the times that's gonna, that's gonna define you.
I don't know, like, where I would be without the people who are in my life right now. I'm really glad that I became a Vandal. One of the best decisions I've ever made by far.
I want to say thank you to my family, and I'm kind of getting emotional because you guys have been my rock for the last 5 years.
Good job, we're graduates.
We're graduates, hell yes.
Students graduating with a doctoral degree will be greeted by Dean Jerry McMurtry. Daniel Caetano da Silva, Bioinformatics and Computational Biology, is being hooded by Luke Harmon. Dissertation title, Challenges and Advances for Phylogenetic Comparative Models of Trait Evolution. Wenlung Chang, Chemistry, is being hooded by Ray Vanwanwushka. Dissertation title, Development of Techniques for Recycling Rare Earth Elements and Reuse of the Waste Phosphors from End-of-Life Fluorescent Lamps. Daisuke Kobayashi, Geology, is being hooded by the Major Professor Kenneth Sprinky. Dissertation title, Seismotectonics of the Northern Rockies, Causes and Effects of Intraplate Seismicity. Charlotte Rebecca Milling, Natural Resources, is being hooded by Janet Rashlow Witham. Dissertation title, The Role of Physiology, Behavior, and Habitat in Seasonal Thermoregulation by Pygmy Rabbits. Diego Fernando Morales Briones, Biology, hooded by the Major Professor David Tank. Dissertation title, Disentangling of the Reticulate Evolutionary History of a Neotropical Plant Radiation. Lauren Elizabeth Parker, Geography, is being hooded by the Major Professor John Abatzoglu. Dissertation title, Modeling the Thermal Niche for Perennial Agriculture under Current and Future Climate. Christina Portabib, Geology, is being hooded by the Major Professor Mickey Gunter. Dissertation title, Optical, Compositional, and Structural Identification of Fibrous Zeolites. Malcolm Edward Rupert, Mathematics, is being hooded by the Major Professor Jennifer Johnson-Leung. Dissertation title, An Explicit Theta Lift from Hilbert to Siegel Paramodular Forms. Aaron Bernard Simmons, Microbiology, Molecular Biology, and Biochemistry, is being hooded by the Major Professor Peter First. Dissertation title, Retinal Neurons, Establishing Order Through Avoidance. Stephen James Sittler, Material Science and Engineering, is being hooded by Krishnan S. Raja. Dissertation title, Electrochemical and High Temperature Characterizations of Hafnium and Zirconium Diboride Solid Solutions with Different Additives. Benjamin Scott Soderquist, Natural Resources. It's being hooded by the Major Professor Kathleen Kavanaugh. Dissertation title, Simulating the Influence of Redistributed Snow on Semi-Arid Upland Vegetation in a Warming Climate. Aaron Michael Sparks, Natural Resources, is being hooded by the Major Professor Alastair Smith. Dissertation title, Development of a Spatial Severity Model for the Quantification of Wildland Fire Effects in Coniferous Forests. Dishnesh Thapa, Physics, is being hooded by Leah Bergman. Dissertation title, Optical Properties by Design Extreme Wide Bandgap Semiconductor. Thomas Anthony Ulrich, Experimental Psychology, is being hooded by Stefan Werner. Dissertation title, Evaluating Attention and Situation Awareness in Nuclear Process Control using the Rancor Microworld Environment. Nicole Renee Valdez, Geology, is being hooded by Mickey Gunter. Dissertation title, The Crystal Structure of Olivine and the Effect of Crystal Orientation on X-ray Absorption Spectropony. Addie Marie Waxman, Plant Science, is being hooded by Jeffrey Stark. Dissertation title, Effects of Harvest Date and Storage Duration on End Product Quality of 3 Processing Potato Varieties. Haoyu Zhu, Chemistry, is being hooded by Frank Cheng. Dissertation title, Application of a pseudo-graphite in energy storage device and electrochemical sensor. Erica Susan Alberton, Athletic Training, is being hooded by James May. Dissertation title, An Emphasis on Patient and Clinical Outcomes using the Mulligan Concept, a dissertation of clinical practice improvement. Dawn Patricia Andrews, Athletic Training, is being hooded by James May. Dissertation title, Utilizing Manual Therapy within a Regional Interdependence Model for the Treatment of Cervicothoracic Dysfunction, a dissertation of clinical practice improvement. Robert William Cox, Athletic Training, hooded by Lindsay Larkins. Dissertation title, Balancing the Neuromuscular Dysfunction as an Intervention to Chronic Injury, a dissertation of clinical practice improvement. Jessica Ray Keller, Athletic Training, hooded by Russell Baker. Dissertation title, The Effects of Sensory Flow on the Autonomic Nervous System, a dissertation of clinical practice improvement. Rodrigo Martinez, Athletic Training, hooded by Lindsay Larkins. Dissertation title, Assessing the Effects of the Myokinesthetic System in Patients with a Medial Tibial Stress Syndrome, a dissertation of clinical practice improvement. Emily Nicole Miley, Athletic Training, hooded by James May. Dissertation title, Evaluation and Treatment of a Musculoskeletal Asymmetry through a Regional Independence Approach, a dissertation in clinical practice improvement. Maisie Walters, Athletic Training, hooded by Russell Baker. Dissertation title, The Influence of Neuromuscular System on Risk Factors and Treatment of Hamstring Injuries, a dissertation of clinical practice improvement. Ali Caitlin Ziegel, Athletic Training, hooded by Russell Baker. Dissertation title, An Examination of the Effectiveness of Novel Manual Therapies to Improve Patient Care, a dissertation of clinical practice improvement. Heather Marie Kramer, Athletic Training, being hooded by Lindsay Larkins. Applied Research Project. Rebecca Ray McLennan, Athletic Training, hooded by Lindsay Larkins. Applied Research Project. Jessica Lauren Nash, Athletic Training, hooded by Russell Baker. Applied Research Project. Miguel Romero Quintero, Athletic Training, hooded by Russell Baker. Applied Research Project. Caitlin Rose Rutherford, Athletic Training, hooded by Russell Baker, Applied Research Project. Kevin Michael Schroeder, Athletic Training, hooded by Russell Baker, Applied Research Project. Diane Lynn Stankovitz, Athletic Training, hooded by Lindsay Larkins, Applied Research Project. Students graduating with a Juris Doctor degree will be hooded by Dean Mark Adams and hooded by Richard Seaman and Monique Lillard. Paul Craig Alexander. Jamie Bjorklund, summa cum laude. Justin A. Bowles. Selena Lenice Campbell. Annie Shaver. Aaron Renford Carnline. Janelle Kalidas. Thomas Cruz. Thank you. Dennis Segan. Okay, my friend. Joseph M. Dallas, summa cum laude. Christy Disparti. Brianna M. Esplund. Hannah Louise Ettengoff. Justine Ashley Groom. Good man, good man. Noel Canoa Gordon. Blake Andrew Harris. Jordan Nicole Harshfield. Travis John Hartshorn. Paul Gordon Hawkins Jr., Juris Doctor and Master of Accountancy. Sean Charles Heffley. Anne Elizabeth Henderson. Field Kendrick Romaro Harrington. Aaron Janelle Hearing. Catherine A. Higgs. Amy Allen Johnston. David Richard Carake. Emily Lauren Ledegy. Leticia Lopez. Devin Andrew Marks. Ashley Christina McDermott, Juris Doctor and Masters in Natural Resources and Environmental Science. Christine Margaret Melick. Janelle Marie Middleton. Joseph Jarrett Mintz. Abraham Moon. George Moreno. Louis Matthew Myers II. Ruth Ann Nistico. Joshua Nita. Callie Joe Parker. Daniel J. Patchen. Delaney Grace Pugh. Zachary Lyle Pichotti. Monica Gail Rector. Safa Michael Riyad. Casey May Royer cum laude. Patrick Francis Shearer. Joel E. Shearer. Courtney Lynn Softich. Evie Sotelo. Ryan Allen Squires. Valdo Benjamin Steele. Henry David Stegner, summa cum laude. April Lynette Thompson. Robert Jeffrey Tennyson. Scott Ugelstad. Maria de los Angeles Vega. Jason Robert Ward. Adam B. Wicks Arshak. Michael Sandeep Wells. John Alberto Wiltz. Cody James Whitco, Magnus cum laude. Students graduating with a specialist or master's degree will be greeted by Dean Jerry McMurtry. Catherine Adams, Movement and Leisure Sciences.
Elizabeth Kang, Adult and Organizational Learning and Leadership.
Ahmed Alanazi, Physics.
Lauren Jacqueline Keeney, Family and Consumer Sciences.
Dina Michelle Allred, Educational Leadership.
Venkatashri Krishna Koganti, Computer Science.
Salma Mahadi Alanazi, Food Science.
Courtney Ann Kolb, Educational Leadership.
Ibsaheim Al-Sahaf, Curriculum and Instruction.
Kevin Conrad Kruger, Biological and Agricultural Engineering.
Abdullah Syed Al-Makrab, Civil Engineering.
Andrew David Lake, Mechanical Engineering.
Afnan Aida Al-Sharif, Computer Science.
Amy Marie Lawson, Educational Leadership.
Alyssa Janine Anderson, Architecture.
Alim Lee, Natural Resources.
Brett Carrick Ballard, Movement and Leisure Sciences.
Xu Guan Li, Family and Consumer Sciences.
Nicole Kelly Ballestero, Movement and Leisure Sciences.
Chelsea M. Layton, Special Education.
Victoria Bangudu, Family and Consumer Sciences.
Madeline C. Manlio, Accountancy.
Jorge Basulto Merito, Architecture.
Melissa C. Manlio, Accountancy.
Edison Bautista, Civil Engineering.
Xiao Yi Liu, Architecture.
Kelly Louise Beiser, Architecture.
Heather Ebba Mabe, Adult Organizational Learning and Leadership.
Neftalim Yemane Bekit, Civil Engineering.
Kylie Johnson, Public Administration.
Spencer Emery Belknap, Accountancy.
James Thomas Mamoni, Art.
Herman Berlin, Accountancy.
Lindsay Lee Mamoni, Art.
Michael David Brandt, Theater Arts.
Mark Lee McDonald, Mathematics.
Ben Alexander Bridges, History.
Ian Wisham McMorrow, Curriculum and Instruction.
Gabrielle Suzanne Bright, Family and Consumer Sciences.
Marco Antonio Mendoza, Curriculum and Instruction.
Rachel Prater-Bright, teaching English as a second language.
Andrew Gregory Miles, electrical engineering.
Samantha Jo Brooks, family and consumer sciences.
Asad Iqbal Mohammed, electrical engineering.
Catherine Marie Brothers, environmental science.
Benjamin Brad Millick, architecture.
Brittany J. Brown, natural resources.
Brock Edward Morris, movement and leisure sciences.
Cody Ryan Brown, English.
Linda McGrail, English.
Matthew Londale Brumlow, theater arts.
Luke John Nicodemus, general management.
Dylan Chase Burbank, accountancy.
Jakrapan Ninlashar, metallurgical engineering.
Ricardo Buenrostro, adult organizational learning and leadership.
Jessica Claire Norby, water resources, science and management option.
Brock Z. Cherry, bioregional planning and design.
Nagarjuna Nutalapati, computer science.
Scott Thomas Cardwell, history.
William Franklin Parker, electrical engineering.
Joseph Allen Bissett, architecture.
Ryan Paul, accountancy.
Macy Lee Brannon, architecture.
Amy E. Pendergraft, history.
Kiana Brianne Fannin, architecture.
Daniel J. Polito, anthropology.
Chase Devin Muko, architecture.
Daniel T. Poppin, theater arts.
Kyle Mylan Cold Snow, chemical engineering.
Rachel A. Peterson, chemical engineering.
Bradley Stewart Coltrane, architecture.
Joseba Perez Guerrero, English.
Masha Rajuwala, electrical engineering.
Justin David Pettengill, mechanical engineering.
Saruthi Chulukuri, electrical engineering.
Kellen Probert, psychology.
Preswal Dandakea, computer science.
Mindy Rice, movement and leisure sciences.
Andrew James Davis, architecture.
Lauren Ringwood, applied economics.
Megan Michelle Cox, athletic training.
Negar Rajabi, physics.
Jenny Nicole Davis, family and consumer sciences.
Ashley Joe Reeves, athletic training.
Rollin Ross Dexter, athletic training.
Michael Andrew Rodman, environmental science.
Ensign Tong, statistical science.
David Roon, art.
Austin Glendutri, mechanical engineering.
Max Gore Ross, soil and land resources.
Elizabeth Joyce Airsom, statistical science.
Sarah Roop, landscape architecture.
Nathan Philip Irvin, athletic training.
Ronnie Lee Ross, mechanical engineering.
Jessica M. Elgin, curriculum and instruction, technical education emphasis.
Ildiko Yoham Roth, statistical science.
Win Long Fang, geography.
Captain Anthony Roble, agricultural education.
Gracie Forthen, teaching English as a second language.
Brianne Nancy Sandberg, animal science.
Lorraine Mary Fox, teaching English as a second language.
Dylan Ray Savage, mechanical engineering.
Stephen Michael Fry, business administration.
Rachel Lynn Scheel, movement and leisure sciences.
Landon Michael Fries, architecture.
Sean Robert Scoggin, public administration.
Cassandra Funk, plant science.
Tenzin Dolma Dulal, teaching English as a second language.
John Stone Gable, accountancy.
Cole Webster Sinevsky, plant science.
Jamie Lee Gerlinghouse, adult organizational learning and leadership.
Dun Chu Shang, teaching English as a second language.
Drew Gilbert, architecture.
Farid Sotude Nyakarani, natural resources.
Reynaldo Gil Zambrano, art.
Bikash Sigdal, civil engineering.
Ian Spencer Gilman, biology.
Antonius Quinn Stalick, computer science.
Okay, thank you. Ayana Catherine Glover, water resources, science and management option, and adorable daughter.
Stevie Nicole Steely, environmental science.
Christopher Edward Goes, computer science.
William Charles Ty, curriculum and instruction.
Lavinia Gala, computer science.
Edwin Taves, general management.
Daniel Timothy Gray, Public Administration.
Samantha Marie Translow, Theater Arts.
Ahmed Hazim Abdel Azim, Mechanical Engineering.
Leslie Jean Suda, Accountancy.
Byron Trevor Nathaniel Green, Architecture.
Shoshona Ray Turner, Adult Organizational Learning and Leadership.
Nicholas Reed Hansen, Architecture.
Celeste Ellen Valley, Landscape Architecture.
Jesse Hampsh, Music.
Jorge Luis Vega Salinas, Movement and Leisure Sciences.
Yifan Hure, Integrated Architecture and Design.
Wendy Ann Wegner, Anthropology.
Keegan K. Marie Hedge, Accountancy.
Alex C. Wendell, Theater Arts.
Anthony Hernandez, Accountancy.
Zachary Joseph Williamson, Teaching English as a Second Language.
Christina Holiday, Theater Arts.
Mason William Woods, Public Administration.
Kaylee Ray Holt, Accountancy.
Keely Christine Wright Ogren, Theater Arts.
Mohammed Aminul Hawk, Electrical Engineering.
Monique Dora Wyancoop, Natural Resources.
Travis Lee Hoyle, Agricultural Education.
Nushat Yamin, Electrical Engineering.
Ava Nora Isaacson, Natural Resources.
Ti Yang, Teaching English as a Second Language.
Kanis Lin Jarbo, Creative Writing.
Chun Yi Yao, Applied Economics.
Cassandra M. Johnson, Athletic Training.
Yu Ying Tin Yin, Architecture.
Spencer Charles Jones, Music.
Paul Matthew Zeller, Music.
Janessa Chu Jolson, Natural Resources.
Wei Jia Zhang, Accountancy.
Traylon Carlon Loftus, Athletic Training.
Amber L. Ziegler, Anthropology.
Students graduating with a bachelor's degree in the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences will be greeted by Dean Michael Parella. Cassidy Michelle Berry.
Students graduating with a bachelor's degree in the College of Letters, Arts, and Social Sciences will be greeted by Dean Andrew Kirsten. Tristan Dane Baudouin, summa cum laude.
Annette Michelle Anderson, cum laude.
Yaneli Isabel Aceves.
Me Sherry Almoteri.
Paola Dolores Aguilar.
David William Anderson.
Michaela Rose Johnson.
Benjamin Levi Anderson.
Kaylin Sophia Jensen Berry.
Saul Geraldine Alvarez Villa.
Sarah Alromaje.
Christopher John Ball.
Jordan Allen Alves Foss, magna cum laude.
Lillian Barnes.
Ariana Rose Anchustigi.
Nicholas Gregory Bauer.
Becca Loxa Ashcraft.
Mason Alexander Beasley.
Elena Hearing.
Bernadette Ann Barrier.
Victor Christian Atkinson, summa cum laude.
Patricia Ann Belmore.
Tiffany Nicole Smith.
Haley Christine Berriochoa.
Destiny Dawn Nikayla Bain.
Nicole Aaron Bidiganetta.
Rebecca Lynn Baird.
Kayla Lynn Blum.
Curtis Jeffrey Vincent Ballo.
Maxwell Drake Blitman.
Natalie Jo Bowman.
Joseph C. Bloomsburg.
Clara Louise Bowman.
Adriana Johannes Boer.
Jessica Shalene Bovey, magna cum laude.
Kevin Michael Brown.
Emily Lauren Butterbush, cum laude.
Heather Marie Burgess.
Corinne Marlene Bond.
Jordan Elizabeth Campbell.
Darian Kiana Blair.
Brianna Michelle Carlson.
Christopher Black.
Megan Danielle Church.
Jenny Black Eagle.
Kesaya Cisse.
Kavita Jaya Batan.
Nancy T. Cordova.
Madison A. Billingsley.
Kea Danae Cannon.
Rebecca June Beasley.
Bailey Ann Cullen.
Kendall LaRae Bancroft, cum laude.
Shane Everett Duvall.
Erin Renee Bamer.
Sheridan Alessandra Day.
Addison Quinn Johnson, summa cum laude.
Carter S. DeGraw.
Clara Elizabeth Carr.
Quentin Michael Dockin.
Mary Ann Caraway.
Amanda Rochelle Dumont.
Clayton James Carson.
Corey Enna.
Austin Perion Calendret.
Jennifer Marie English.
Cassidy Dale Callahan.
Julie Ann English.
Kathy L. Butterfield.
Brian Vincent Fink.
Haley N. Brister, cum laude.
Callie Ann Fish.
Bradley Ray Burgess.
Jessica Ellen Flowers.
Carter Aaron Brandstetter.
Drew Hart Forlini.
Christian Makoto Boyd.
Dylan Ray Forrester.
Tony Chantel Chadis.
Kaylin Gady.
Mackenzie Ann Clapp.
Savannah Laurel Garber.
Jared William Clark.
Katrina Ely, cum laude.
Sierra Autumn Christie.
Brooke Danae Garcia, summa cum laude.
Ryan Chattel.
Becky Danielle Garrison.
Jenna Drew Cleaver.
Emily Elizabeth George, magna cum laude.
Teresa Ann Conway.
Sarah Jean Gray.
Maya Alexandria Corral.
Emily Autumn Guild.
Jonathan Aaron Laman Crawford Jr.
Arizona Harrington.
Emma C. Doherty.
Daniel Robert Hazenorl.
Anthony Brian Delier.
Jacob Paul House.
Jasmine J. Dean.
Daniel Robert Haikila.
Samir Disdarevich.
Madison Francis Heitzman.
Veronica Garcia Diaz.
Brooke Nicole Hausman.
Zachary Lee Deathlefs.
Shelby Ryan Howard.
Olivia Lynn Dowling.
Kenneth Griffin Hoffner.
Anna Margaret Dolezal, magna cum laude.
Ryan Ichiyama.
Haley Elizabeth Gilbert.
Quinn Braden Inwards.
Stephen McNaughton Green.
Jacob A. Janet.
Michael James Dugan.
Blaine Thomas Jewett.
Hannah Rebecca Dunbar.
Morena Carlin.
Avery Lynn Duncan.
Trevor Blair Cower.
Megan Dunning.
Zoe Amelia Chemis McDonald.
McKenna Christine Iha.
Heather A. Ketcher.
Ana Karina Estrada.
Claire Grant Kennel.
Mari Carmen Estrada.
Laura Colbeck.
Antonia Eloise Exline, summa cum laude.
Rachel Lynn Lyric.
Rachel Hollis Falson.
Alicia? Thank you. Alicia Michelle Leatherby.
Michael Brian Fernandez, cum laude.
Jerica Ann Leach.
Alexander G. Fields.
Lauren Lightsky.
Cameron Dean Formanzik.
Clarissa Manuela Lopez.
Michelle Ray Fisher.
Colin J. Lutens.
Sydney Michaela Forsman.
Stormy K. Lowe.
Anthony M. Fox.
Kimberly K. Maines.
Tanisha Marie Gammon.
Derek Wilson Mamer.
Brad Curtis Gardner.
Emily Claire Marley Morris, cum laude.
Kylie Ann George, cum laude.
Lanny Lee Martin.
Chelsea Taylor George, cum laude.
Ike Richard Martinez.
Addie Jane Gibbs.
Savannah K. McGarry.
Hannah Catherine Gilman.
Annie Margaret McGee, cum laude.
Richard John Gillespie.
Treva McKaylee.
Robin Emily Glessner.
Clyde James Mooney.
Christina Godinez, cum laude.
Monique Munoz.
Mia Isabel Goodwin.
Maggie Darlene Murray.
Shaylin Elaine Gregory.
Keoko Natamoto.
Alec J. Griffiths.
Skylar Brock Nielsen.
Ben Curtis Hakes.
Jacob Matthew Newbold.
Joshua Aaron Grissom, summa cum laude.
Andrea Zarith Perez Prado.
Stephen Brett Hammond.
Tyson Lee Payne.
Tyler James Lawrence Harris.
Sierra Marie Pontius.
Melanie Hawkins.
Lane Michael Allen Pratt.
Sean T. Hendrickson.
Catherine Karen Pope.
Kristen Marie Heyer.
Mackenzie Nicole Reber.
Maritza Hernandez.
Adam John Quintana.
Natalie C. Hickman.
Janet Quiroz.
Brandon Dale Hicks.
Cody Nicholas Ream.
Martin C. Brandas Heemstra.
Zachary Daniel Reynolds, magna cum laude.
And Sunshine Hightower, cum laude.
Samantha Ann Roberts.
Oh, sorry. Lauren Elizabeth Meem Hirsch, summa cum laude.
Rebecca Ann Sanford.
Eric Lee Holbrook.
Emily Diane Sales, magna cum laude.
Alexander William Hahn.
Ellison Eileen Schultz, magna cum laude.
Cy Paul Hovick, cum laude.
Katie Mae Shaw.
Sierra Mercedes Hosa.
Andrew David Simon, cum laude.
Karen Ann Hunt, cum laude.
Sierra M. Simon.
Tyler Iams.
Samantha Joe Sims, cum laude.
Patrick Ingram.
Wyatt Roderick Smith.
Cecil Andrew Jackson.
Jane May Snelling, cum laude.
Alita Rose Jagerman.
Rachel Lee Spalding.
Storm Cheyenne Jansen.
Frank M. Spencer.
Nicholas Drew Jayo.
Casey McCalmut Stoffer.
Michaela Ashton Jelinek.
Allison Veronica Stevens.
Seneca Ann Jensen.
Thank you. Natalie Lisbeth Suarez.
Talitha Ann Jensen.
Catherine Ann Sussman, summa cum laude.
Lindsay K. Kabir.
Drew Keith Swenson.
Amanda Jean Kirby.
Sarah Emily Ticker, magna cum laude.
Lauren M. Klemp.
Sandra Evelyn Utter.
Morgan Ashley Klein, cum laude.
Clayton John Vanderwerf.
Marianne Parkinson.
Randy Lauren Wirt.
Janelle Taylor Kuzba.
Colin Whitaker.
Daniel James Cron.
Brett Daniel Wilder, cum laude.
Carter M. Krasselt.
Melissa May Woods.
Marissa Lene Krause.
Mackenzie Lee Woolsey.
Saffron Mary Cruz.
Amanda Jean Yockey.
Jacob Michael Kuchera.
Jessica Ashley Zacek.
Joe Laidlaw.
Logan Boyd Zepp.
Megan Brianne Lehrman.
Olivia Ann Zurcher.
JC Ann Lenz.
Ray Bailey Garrett.
Sierra May Lyle. Dominic N. Lloyd. Jacob Allen Charles Long.
Students graduating with a bachelor's degree in the College of Art and Architecture will be greeted by Dean Shauna Corey. Nicole Elizabeth Meckley, summa cum laude.
Bradley Harris Lario.
Erica Jo Albertson.
Christina Marie Loffmiller.
Marcia Ann Alanazi.
Emily Elizabeth Lowe.
Balash Odin Barta.
Michael Warren Edward Lowe.
Riker Mead Belknap, cum laude.
Brandon Forrest Mahoney.
Paul Edward Chase.
Kira Mai.
Jasmine Ilabeza Coate.
Blaine A. Marceau.
Lane Elizabeth Conger.
Lauren Catherine Markison.
Glenn Earl Cole.
Irish Joy B. Martos.
Rebecca Ann Whitney.
Madison Renee Marks.
Dre Lawrence Davick.
Kyle William Mason, cum laude.
Kayla Birch Ely.
Aubrey Lauren Millett. Magna cum laude.
Brian Lawrence Feldhaus.
Emanuela Mazil.
Souphone.
Duncan Patrick McGimsey.
Charlotte Autumn Franklin.
Connor Scott McElligat.
Miranda Ariel Freeman.
Avery Adlet McKee.
Kelly Michelle Fry, cum laude.
Mason Matthews.
Tyler Alexander Gallup.
Lorian Don Mavey.
Ross Riley Gallion.
Ethan William McGillergy.
Jonathan Stephen Gomes, cum laude.
Alyssa Mercedes Mendiola, magna cum laude.
Israel Joseph Gonzalez, cum laude.
Madison Maud Meyer.
Squire Christian Graves.
Shelby Megan Meyer.
Allison Joy Gray.
Elizabeth Michelle Miller, summa cum laude.
Kyle Graham Greenhill.
Nathan Andrew Fisher, Jr.
Megan Lee Hall.
Jonathan Edward Moon, magna cum laude.
Yifan Fan.
Andrew Aurelio Moreno.
Jinkyu He.
Ruben Muela.
Jorge Luis Hernandez.
Jason Bianca Perez.
Rafael Hernandez.
Gabrielle Nicole Nash.
Amanda Renee Hausch.
Aubrey Lynn Nash.
William Danger Juarez Tapia.
Mark Douglas Mauser.
Andrew Torrey Hendrickson.
Anna Marie Naylor.
Caitlin Jean Lewis Kithcart, cum laude.
Giselle N. Navarro.
Eric Dalton Lindholm.
Michael Perry Nelson.
Ian Samuel Lund.
Kevin Douglas Neighbors.
Cody Austin McGee, magna cum laude.
Patrick Muteba Nyalamulume.
Andrew Joseph McClintock.
Taryn Rose Nicely.
Taylor Marie Minshall.
Jessica Ryan Nutt.
Joshua Michael Newcomb.
Bailey Denise Nygaard.
Nicole Catherine Nelson.
Autumn Marie O'Brien.
Dallin Clinton Picard.
Jack Olson.
Andrea Marie Orth.
Joshua Perry Oppelt. Alberto Ortega.
Austin Allen Day.
Alex Jesse Ortiz.
Alexander J. Bow.
Eric Sean Michael Osborne.
Erica Pizarro.
Evan Anthony Paris.
Francine Catherine Ray.
Casey Parsons.
Dakota R. Reed.
Avery McKay Banks.
Joshua Elias Rodriguez.
Ashley Christine Cox.
Aaron Jennifer Salskov.
Tobin Gordon.
Sierra Jean Schomburg.
Alyssa Lauren Pease.
Emily June Rose Ward.
Elena Perez Preciado, magna cum laude.
Alexander Charles Salve.
Mary Ruiz James.
Rosalie Corrine Wold.
Madison Belforte Campos.
Jacob Connor Wood, cum laude.
Leslie Perez.
Stuart Rao.
Nicholas George Peterson.
Students graduating with a bachelor's degree in the College of Business and Economics will be greeted by Dean Mark Chopin. Micah Evan Johnson.
Alexandra Allen Pfeiffer.
Michael Brian Ababurko.
Amelia Ella Pfeiffer.
Arwa Mohammed Maki H. Abdulwahab.
Brianne J. Pickens.
Spencer Scott Adams.
Tristan Ross Prather.
Saad Al-Arifi.
Nicholas Michael Eastman Pratt.
Mundir Mohammed Juma Al-Gailani.
Hunter Noel Price.
Ala Jassim M. Almarhun.
Jordan Sierra Rawlings.
Areli Artiaga.
Abigail Ann Quinn.
Mohammed Ibrahim Al-Musaid.
Carlos Antonio Resendez.
Naif Al-Shamari.
Ashley Brianne Reed.
Walid Mutlak Al-Mutairi.
Paul Joseph Everts.
I'm gonna wait a second. Austin D. Anderson.
Lucas K. Rencher.
Taylor Nicholas Anderson Clark.
Rachel Elizabeth Rencher.
Tyler Jordan Armstrong.
Sienna Ray Rubin.
Craig Raymond Bennett.
Eduardo Arturo Reyes.
Evan Garrett Barton.
Jasmine Elizabeth Reina.
Monica Marie Baker.
Cody Michael Rice.
Galen Beasley.
Madison Lily Roberts, magna cum laude.
Austin Dean Blacker.
Avalon Donita Robinson.
Adam Dane Black.
Alexandra Rodriguez.
Michelle Lewis.
Brenda Janet Rodriguez.
Rebecca Cloud.
Tatiana D. Rodriguez.
Chase Christopher Lanham, summa cum laude.
Shalona Jane Rosen.
Jonah Michael Graff, magna cum laude.
Brooke T. Rushton.
Jonah Herman Link.
Matthew Todd Ryan.
Everett August Boker, summa cum laude.
William Isaac Rickingham.
Nicholas Stack Suryan.
Shay Ashley Samp.
Garrett Michael Mansky.
James Tyler Santee.
Andrew B. Linsenman.
Isaiah M. Saunders.
Jason Ole Kurlanis.
Megan Louise Saucer. Magna cum laude.
Nicholas John Bruck.
Brenna Christine Shockey.
Mackenzie Ray DeMaio.
Jordan Matthew Blad Scott.
Carly Briggs.
Bailey Catherine Scrimshire.
Elizabeth Ann Campbell, cum laude.
Marissa Marielle Shearer.
Ty Glenn Cannon.
Alexandra Catherine Siemens.
Jacob Robert Canup.
Michaela Elizabeth Sievers.
Jackson Gerald Carlson, magna cum laude.
Chloe Louise Simmons.
Guan Yu Chen.
Hannah Victoria Slusser.
Li Hua Chen.
Jacob Ryan Smith.
Rungshin Chen.
Kaylin Israel Smith.
Yun Cheng.
Quincy Lee Smith.
Youngjun Chen.
JC Taylor Sodorf.
Aaron Nissim Cook.
Elizabeth Solis.
Jerica Sue Kaur.
Callie Rayanne Sorber.
Travis Richard Crane.
Brenna Catherine Soth.
Riley Denny.
Andrew J. Spangler.
Vince Anthony DeFata.
Krista Alyssa Stanley, magna cum laude.
Michael Christopher Deely.
Haley Jordan Stewart.
Nicholas Scott Floden.
Josiah Luke Stewart.
Thank you Fu.
Matthew Richard Lewis Stidham.
Inne Cho.
Catherine Elizabeth Stokes.
Josette Eileen Johnson.
Brady Allen Strotbeck.
Mason Allen Halker.
Derek Lee Stavenga.
Nathan Jack Flynn.
Madison Elizabeth Tusher.
Alan Richard Frisk.
Megan Ashley Theobald.
Joshua Ross Journey.
Elizabeth Bailey Thomas.
Jong Sun Huang.
Jessica Margaret Thomas.
Maximo Gallegos.
Amber Nicole Thompson.
Christine Celeste Gillespie.
Jordan David Tomchak, magna cum laude.
Travis Fraser Goldsby.
Maya Elizabeth
The last Delta Chu.
Maya Elizabeth Tracy, magna cum laude.
Zachary Douglas Homer.
Agueda Trujillo Fernandez.
Samra Charlie Phoenix Murray.
Jason T. Underdahl.
Courtney Rachel Anderson.
Grady Alexander Vandenberg.
Taylor James Dixon.
Aubrey Ann Elizabeth Vanderkar.
Samuel Harrison Silberman.
Kendall McAllister Varon, summa cum laude.
Daniel J. Cleaver.
Maria Elena Vega.
Alonso Cosio.
Willow Ann Vero.
Parker James Smith.
Nicole Marie Waldorf, cum laude.
Eric Michael Miller.
Sarah Kate Vogelman.
Emily Nicole Taylor.
Carolina Margaret Weber.
Max Lewis Mullane.
Stacy Wan.
Brady Williams Jones.
Cale H. Weir.
Zachary David Farrell.
Haley Ann Westonskoe.
Reed Marshall York.
Christopher Edward Weir.
Madison Christine Summers.
Holly C. Wester.
Bryce Ashlyn Boyer.
Lauren Marie Whips.
Michaela Page Lindley Smith, summa cum laude.
Hunter Ray Wayand.
Jordan Lane Drexler, magna cum laude.
Claire Estelle Whitley.
Danielle Candace Keese.
Erica Sarmiento Whittington, cum laude.
Stephen Ward Junkermeyer.
Bowen James Walcott, magna cum laude.
Mitchell Riley Hales.
Ashley Ray Williams.
Cody Allen Bunn.
Nicole Williams.
Isaiah Matthew Rowe.
Hunter Gomez Wilmoth.
Wesley Donald Bremer.
Sky Williams.
Colton W. Burke.
Sarah Linnea Worley.
Gabriel Austin Kelly.
Carly Marie Wilson.
Riley Vance Smith.
Grant Curtis Yenny.
Tucker L. Forbush.
Vanessa Delgado.
Owen John Strobel.
Okay. Norma Angelica Valdivia.
Scott Richard French, summa cum laude.
Natalia Garcia.
Jacob Miller.
Jesus Zavala.
Kiana Caitlin Tilley. Ryan Curtis Moat. Shanming Du.
Students graduating with a bachelor's degree in the College of Engineering will be greeted by Dean Larry Stauffer. Christina Patricia Gibbs.
Ian Alexander Wheeler, magna cum laude.
Frida Agbecha.
Ian Ross Thee.
Alexa Christine Aguilar, summa cum laude.
Gregory S. Robinette.
Tessa Powers Oss.
Samuel J. Wasson.
Nayef Al-Azimi.
Samantha Ray Hubbard.
Mu'ana Tariq Al-Hassan.
Kendra Colleen Schlater. Samuel Don Solberg.
Mazen Sadiq Al-Jawi.
Zane Cody Roberts.
Lucio Omar Barajas.
Caitlin Mary Carlson, magna cum laude.
Celso Gallegos.
Skylar Michelle Corley, cum laude.
Marcelino Arteaga.
Cassandra Ray Miller.
Cooper Charles Atkinson, cum laude.
Madison Taylor Stimpson, summa cum laude.
Nicholas Arthur Bacchus.
Keegan Christopher Etheridge.
Zachary David Beeman.
Rosie Nary.
Nathan James Gall.
Ryan Michael Piper.
James Founds.
Chad William Roberts, cum laude.
Skylar Garland Means.
Sadie Anne-Marie Ingram, summa cum laude.
Kyle Brandon Flack.
James Lawrence Gardner.
Matthew Taylor Harlow.
Manuel Alexander Soto.
Maxwell James Emerson.
Colin Hansett.
Joshua Begay.
Drake Dines.
Richard Ian Boss.
Kelly Ian Mooney.
Kevin Walter Benzing.
Christian Richard Harfman.
Adonai Gebre Johannes Berhe.
Sean Edward Kinney.
Jonathan James Bessler.
Abdullah M. Mansour.
Benjamin Scott Bjornson.
Garrett Brighton Rook.
Jeffrey John Blankenship.
Stephen Donald Jutlaw.
Naif Masoum Bayoyan.
Hao Cheng Luo.
Evan Douglas Bonner.
Cameron Thomas Flynn.
Jacob Bonwell.
Connor James Bratz.
Michael Raymond Butterbush.
Kelly Lynn Malone. Danielle Graham Burton, cum laude.
David Michael Brands.
Olivia Nicole Sarabia.
Anthony John Brands.
Rebecca Elise Patrick.
Michael Braun.
Allison Corinne Matson, cum laude.
Christopher David Campbell.
Irma Alicia Martinez.
Daniel Leonard Craig.
Maria del Carmen Valdez Trejo.
Jace Courtwright.
Miranda Lynn Pfaff.
Sheila Jennifer Briggs.
Brittany Jean Davis, magna cum laude.
Maddie Mae Cups.
Amanda Nicole Peace.
Ashley Kate DeBee.
Adam Garrison Hill.
Matthew David Daniel.
Jacob Sannon, summa cum laude.
Andrew Dakota Davies.
Eric Matthew Haar.
Brooke Deans.
Thomas Anthony Kirby.
Scott Lawrence Dennis.
Jessica America Matthews.
Taylor Lee Davis.
Brendan Michael Stransky.
Shane Michael Dahl.
Nathan Scott Browning.
Marshall Brian Bolin.
Ryan John Porch.
Carter Drake.
Bradley Joseph Ferguson.
Jacqueline Diane Defoe England.
Holden Scott Bistline.
William Elmer Duncan.
Austin R. McCoy.
Ian Clark Ersum.
Haley Annette Lundaby.
Aaron Neural Eliason.
Lauren Elizabeth McKinney, summa cum laude.
Alyssa Brooke Ertel.
Brita Laurel Meyer.
Karina Iyer.
Vedamanisa Handura Lupfer.
Mason Douglas Fable, summa cum laude.
Eric Connor Nave.
Nicholas Ian Ferguson.
Wyatt Sean Mitchell.
Scout Thomas Ferguson.
Walter Oliver Odedo.
Nicole Erica Fletcher.
Alexander W. Rodenbaugh.
Nathan Groggett.
Amanda Jinghong Richards.
Thomas Graham Hagan.
Peyton Lee McGriff, summa cum laude.
Peter Jeffrey Handel.
Logan Howard Rude.
Talal Hamada.
Matthew Carl Ruger.
Jesse Hinshaw.
Nathan John Updike.
Tristan Kenneth Higgins.
Alton J. Utt.
David Handy, magna cum laude.
Andres Vasquez Garcia.
Jonathan Hansen, magna cum laude.
Lucas Villagomez.
John Taylor Hansen.
E. Wong.
Annie Elizabeth Heiner.
Nathan E. White.
Parker Wallace Hill, magna cum laude.
Zachary B. Wanvig, summa cum laude.
Eric Anthony Hill.
Joshua Thomas Werley.
James Mark Walter Rockwell.
Calvin Jacob White.
Andrew Wayne Hoth.
Taylor Jacob Willie.
Joshua Howard.
William Joseph Winkle.
Jennifer Nicole Hunt.
Joshua Yamamoto.
Alex Dale Inskeep.
Allison M. Hodgins.
Justin Jeter.
Jesus Miguel Zamora.
Andrew Russell Jones.
Song Si Chon.
Erin Louise Johnson, magna cum laude.
Ming Xuan Yang.
Nicholas Anthony Johnson.
Muyu Uyang.
Tyler Michael Larson.
Yachi Yan.
Shay Mackenzie Morrison.
Meng Hao.
Eric Stewart Marsh.
Shun Shun.
Colin Peter Lundstrom.
Zhou Chen.
Genaro Martinez.
Eamon Ju.
Connor John Shapik.
C.G. Cho.
Kevin Ronald Christopher.
Students graduating with a bachelor's degree in the College of Education will be greeted by Dean Ali Carr Chelman. Elizabeth Ann Helwick, cum laude.
James Edward Dashel.
Kirsty Appleby.
Conrad Michael Hausman.
Viviana Baeza Nunez.
Kyle Dale Hubble.
Kelsey Taylor Armstrong.
Patrick Dean Mahoney.
Connie Kathleen Ballestero.
Samuel Robert Wolf.
Chad Earl Beeler.
Brett Alden McKinnon.
Andrew Michael Rosler.
Kylo Hobbs Murray Gann.
Abigail Lynn Bogan.
Christopher Ocker.
Jensen Mackenzie Butler.
Scott James McMurdy.
Rosemary Rowan Cold Snow.
Samuel Timothy Stallman.
Douglas Stark Coleman.
Garrett Oman.
Molly Rochelle Cowperthwaite.
Dakota Lee McDaniel.
Haven Sky Davis Martinez.
Colin Wesley Pate.
Curran Ann Dooley.
Benjamin Loring Purley.
Kiara Lynn Funderburg, magna cum laude.
Kyle Mackenzie Peterson.
Ryan Joseph Gary.
Ivan Pettit.
Josie Renee Gibbs.
Matthew Ray Phillips.
Shanda Rochelle Nicole Glover.
Nicholas Ryan Pika.
Caitlin Rose Goddard.
David Halverson Pick II.
Clara Ann Gomez.
Autumn Gale Pratt, summa cum laude.
Sarah Gian Graham.
Justin Bradley Puryear.
Eric Michael Gower.
Robin Rakowski.
Wayne Cole Heath.
Cristobal Ramos Salazar.
Patience Drew Ham.
Brian Christopher Remsen.
Taylor Ray Inman.
Abdencio Sanchez.
Lindsay D. Hurd.
Jacob Daniel Schlittler.
Hannah Ray Lancaster.
Adam Stephan Sedgwick.
Savannah Grace Corver.
Courtney Elizabeth Sell.
Shelby Jean Hackett, summa cum laude.
Robert Matthew Stewart.
Cassandra Leanne Danielle Milford, summa cum laude.
James Sutton.
Rachel Amber Jones.
Connor Dale Trulock.
Stephanie Rose Langford.
Jinsong Xia.
David Lee.
Edwin David Vanegas Little.
Alyssa Lynn Lloyd Spencer.
Ellie Taylor Tyndall.
Madison Johanna Moore.
Emily Jane Tesnalidek.
Gabriella Leong.
Lorraine Motashaw.
Joshua Tyler Marquis.
Juvie Jane Tonko.
Ryan Paula Mata.
Taylor Tosaya.
Jessica Ann Mather.
Jordan Taylor Trapp.
Esther Elizabeth McLean.
Jessica Waller.
Mackenzie Marie Moore.
Taylor Hart.
Jenna Eve Fisher.
Shane Warmbroat.
Zoe Traeger, magna cum laude.
Nathan Wiley Wagner.
Hannah Jane Cowan.
Stephen Walters.
Lindsay Joan Marie Saunders.
Dom Werner.
Jennifer Lynn Dieter.
Brandon Michael Nafsinger.
McKenna K. Koba.
Tanner Mort. Magna cum laude.
Julia L. Schatz.
Austin Everett Amrin.
Nicholas Reed Bakar.
Lexi Michelle Turkenberg.
Carson George Huck.
Jordan Anastasia Skiles.
John Andrew Nikolich.
Rick Harrison Castleton.
Tyrell David Richard.
Sierra Hope Anderson.
Allison Margaret O'Brien.
Kyle Scott Krieg.
James Thomas Poyer.
Joseph Robert Wilson.
Nancy Paz Heredia.
Nathan Thomas Totorica.
Madison Kelly Parks.
Jordan Vilcapoma.
Brittany Christine Pope.
Ty Wayand.
Jeffrey Hayden Powell.
Joseph Michael Morris.
Jillian Michelle Reynolds.
Alex Michael Gomez.
Kayla Ray Robnett.
Trevor Reese Livingston.
Callie Mae Elizabeth Taylor.
Trevor Woodland.
Shelby Lorraine Berggren.
Andrew Peter Wisniewski.
Emily Lauren Major.
Sarah Ann Willis.
Savannah Nicole Scripter.
Mark Timothy Woodland.
Kevin Solomon Shelton. Scott Thomas Siebert.
Students graduating with a bachelor's degree in the College of Science will be greeted by Interim Dean Mark Nielsen. Benjamin Edward Anza, summa cum laude.
Michaela Claire Lawler.
Alberto Aguilar.
Michael Ramey.
Abigail Santipi Angelina Alkire.
Shelby Lynn Smith.
Aaron Thomas Allen.
Lauren Ray Smith, magna cum laude.
Rachel Elizabeth Anderson.
Wesley David Schutzma.
Harrison David Anthony.
Jonathan Mitchell Stoneman.
Megan Lucille Atkinson.
Alexander Marcus Rodriguez.
Sean Alexander Barley.
Zoe Wegeman Strauss.
Margot Rochelle Birdsall.
Sierra Marie Riley.
Jennifer Marie Birch.
Alexis Mackenzie Swomey.
Nolan Eric Brayman.
Catherine Ray Yerkity.
Jillian Marie Brocker.
Max Christopher Walton.
Sarah Nicole Brocky.
Brianna Sherry Wallen.
Samuel Henry Carletti.
Nicole Christine Weinman.
Brian Carter.
Kyle Christopher Wasmuth.
Chase James Shivers.
Alicia Ann Zabriskie.
Eric Daniel Cliff.
Skylar Wilburn.
Mackenzie Irene Connolly.
Yadira Zuniga.
Nicola Margaret Costello.
Si Chi Chong.
Jessica Marie Darney.
Students graduating with a bachelor's degree in the College of Natural Resources will be greeted by Dean Kurt Pregitzer. Kyle Caston Kenning.
Spencer Michael Dean.
Jesse James Adams.
Jordan Eric Edginton.
Joseph David Egerin Adams.
Jason Ikimafuna Iguanu.
Madeline B. Bates.
Amanda Lynn Elliott.
Hannah Jo Bellale.
Nicholas Robert Fuller.
Hannah Aspen Munson.
Michael Scott Garetone.
Hannah Lee Berry.
Adam Garman, magna cum laude.
Colton Joel Baratti.
Kelly Donis Giffey.
Kyle Don Hoke.
Joy Catherine Goodwin.
Colby James Earhart.
Guadalupe Gutierrez.
Mitchell Adam Beasley.
Jordan Luke Harper.
Deborah Suzanne Blansett.
Jeffrey Michael Scott.
Michael James Briggs.
Joshua Michael Helbling.
James Holt Bright.
Antoinette Shane Highsmith.
Jeffrey Clifton Carney.
Kevin Nolan Hill.
Cody William Catlin.
Brian J. Holmes.
Amanda Louise Chenoweth.
Caitlin Leora Holsey.
Leanne Conniff.
Allison Page Inskeep.
Cody Evans Davis.
Christian Paul Jensen.
Brody Augustus Duggan.
Carissa Lynn Jensen.
Susan Lee Eisenbrown, cum laude.
Lucas Neil Kerner.
Thomas Russell Elder.
Christy Hyun Kim.
Shannon M. Elliott.
Zachary Jung Kyung Kim.
Lillian R. Gaines.
Jess King.
John Spencer Gardner.
Gus Koch, summa cum laude.
Cody Michael Piscatelli.
Kelsey K. Kolsky.
Sandra Ann Goddard.
Megan Renee LaProuse.
Lauren Kylene Goss.
Connor Paul Lindstrom.
Kyle Zachary Hagan.
Anna Lovell.
Tyler E. Herdman.
Abigail Grace Georger Lundgren.
Sarah Ann Herzog, summa cum laude.
Katie Lynn McTighe, magna cum laude.
Nicholas W. Hill.
Christopher Thomas Miller, summa cum laude.
Stacy Elizabeth Hewitt.
Ross Lionel Miller.
Robert Henry Hopman.
Alexis Marie Moldenhauer.
Darylyn Ray James.
Jessa Erin Montoya.
Cole Ernest Jolson.
Brianna Catherine Nevins.
Rhett B. Kelly.
Christopher Alexis Negrete.
Benjamin T. Kelly, cum laude.
Brian Kevin Nyland.
Sunday Allison Lamb.
Alexander James Omlin.
Cody Don Lish.
Sherby Arelis.
Audrey Marie Martinez.
Matthew Allen Peterson.
David Ashley Moore.
Claire Afton Powell.
Amber Charisse Morales.
Vanita Ratan.
Kelly Margaret Nickel Painter, cum laude.
Samuel Hubert Ross.
Lauren Ellen Elizabeth Nancaro.
Brooks Patrick Rutherford.
Peyton Ann Parkins.
Danielle Marie Surratt.
Jacob Shane Olmsted.
Olivia Schaefer.
Kiela Nipua Pelikai.
Haley Joelle Smith, magna cum laude.
Andrew James Pearsall.
Emily Patrice Sun.
Dylan Mulroy Potter, cum laude.
Brian Joseph Stanton.
Julianne Marie Renner, cum laude.
Neira Solo.
Brooke Ann Saucer, summa cum laude.
Jocelyn Rachel Shade.
Isaac F. Shaw.
Eric Alexander Stoffer.
Forrest Russell Sherman.
William Jennings Sexton.
Michelle Lynn Shelley, cum laude.
Scott Keith Sturgis.
Charles Sumi.
Kiefer McQuaid Starks.
Gordon Thomas Simon.
Terrell Alexa Stewart.
Kieran Faye Teets.
Darby Taryn Turnbull.
Jordan Mariah Thiem.
Sierra Brooke Turner, cum laude.
Michael Scott Thomas.
Joseph Dominic Uberaga.
Casey Tupin.
Brandon Tatko.
James Michael Tupper.
Brittany West.
Seth David Tuttle.
Diana Maria Vaught.
Clayton Ross Vining.
Tessa Janae Vogel.
Daniel James Wagner.
Mei Fun Jung.
Megan Marie Wetzel.
Sarah May Windsor.
Stephen Tyler Westbrook. Robert T. Whitehall.
Matthew Evan Zeller.
Nicholas Michael Winner. Jack Wu. Laura Louise Young, cum laude.
We'll give the last graduates a moment to return to their seats. Now, if I could have all of the graduates stand. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Time to move your tassels from your right to your left. Go Vandals and congratulations! Thanks, go ahead, you can be seated. I'd also like to draw the attention of the audience to the recipients of the Doctor of Medicine degree awarded through our WWAMI, Washington, Wyoming, Alaska, Montana, Idaho program in regional medical education, as well as the recipients of the Doctor of Veterinary Medicine degree awarded through our Washington, Idaho regional program in veterinary medical education. The Idaho students graduating in these medical education programs are noted in your commemorative programs. Now I would like to acknowledge, thank, and commend our faculty. Will our faculty please stand? Any faculty members in attendance? Faculty are the source of guidance and knowledge for our students. You set the curricula, advise, teach, and mentor students. You conduct research. You develop works in the creative and performing arts. You make innovations which are shared in your classrooms, laboratories, clinics, studios, fields, and landscapes throughout the state and around the world. Your intellect, commitment, training, experience, and wisdom is the core asset of the University of Idaho. Thank you for your commitment to our students and the University of Idaho. Let's give our faculty one more round of applause. Thank you very much. It is also a privilege and joy to work with our very talented and committed student leaders. So I'd like to have stand Safa Riyad, past president for the Student Bar Association. Aaron McCrillis, president for the Student Bar Association. Ivan Naeva, past president for the Graduate and Professional Student Association. Ezekiel Arakambi, president for the Graduate and Professional Student Association. Cruz Botello, our past president of the Associated Students of the University of Idaho. And Mackenzie McDonald, president of the Associated Students of the University of Idaho. Thanks all of you for your commitment to your fellow students, and thanks on behalf of the University of Idaho. So at this point, I'd like to invite Cruz Botello, past president of the Associated Students of the University of Idaho, to say a few words. Cruz, would you come to the podium?
Wow, I don't know why I'm so nervous. You're the ones graduating, not me. Welcome. Welcome to the University of Idaho. I'm a little nervous because of the great turnout today. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's in the stands. I know there's been a little bit of trickle, but thanks for bearing with us. I guess while I'm at it, bienvenidos a las familias que hablan español, a los estudiantes latinoamericanos y españoles. Muchas gracias. Spanish 101, University of Idaho, go Vandals. It's an honor to be here today with all of you to celebrate the accomplishments of these amazing students as they graduate from the greatest institution in the state, go Vandals. I want to thank you all personally for the impact that you made on myself and the rest of the undergraduates on this campus. My college experience has been changed for the better by every encounter that I've had with members of this specific class. So without further ado, I'll give a couple little shout outs just because I know these people won't let me live it down if I don't. Bailey Hannah, Patrick Galamume, Skylar, Nate Everett, Cassie Wink, Rachel, Mason, Taylor, Alex, Elena, Ben, and Ari. Thank you all so much. If I left you out, I apologize. I wrote this this morning at 4 a.m. On my notes app, Go Vandals. Oh, man. Whew. Seniors, as I was saying about the impact that you've made on me personally and the rest of this campus, please, I want to request that you never lose that touch, ever. Take that impact from here and apply it everywhere you go. from here on out, and I know that you'll all do monumental things. I'm going to be respectful of your time because I know these graduates have already put in enough. So I'm excited to see what the future brings for all of you. However, as you move forward into this bright future, I want to encourage you not to forget where you came from and always give back to the college or the department that helped you get to where you're going to be one day. Thank you all so much for listening and allowing me to be a part of this experience. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2017. And as always, stay brave, stay bold, go Vandals. Steven, could you please step back to the podium?
Cruz, just second, Cruz, we have a little gift recognizing your service to your fellow undergraduate students for this year. Thanks very much, Cruz. Appreciate it. At this point, I'd like to ask Alumni Relations Executive Director Kathy Barnard to come forward. Kathy?
Thank you, President Staben. And may I just say, you all look marvelous. You look so good, so good. Founded in 1898, the University of Idaho Alumni Association is nearly as old as the institution itself. May I have all of the University of Idaho alumni in the audience and on the platform please stand. And now please help me welcome the newest members of the Vandal family, our graduates today. You are joining an elite and loyal group of individuals numbering over 117,000. It's your Vandal family. We'll be here for you. I hope you come home often. Thank you. Go Vandals.
Thank you. Well, as we near the conclusion of our commencement, I'd like to take just a moment to thank again the University Wind Ensemble and our Vandaliers. There are so many others who worked for several months to make this event so special. My thanks to the University Commencement Committee, the Faculty Commencement Committee, the University Support Services, the Kibbie Activity Center staff, our University Communications and Marketing Office, the Registrar's Office, Alumni Office, Development Office, the President's Office, and all of the colleges and the faculty and staff of the University of Idaho who had a part in planning this ceremony. Let's give them a round of applause as well. Special thanks to our commencement readers, David Lee Painter, Sarah Nelson, Lisa Salisbury, Rochelle Smith, and Eric Stewin. That's a tough job. And thanks also to our university and college floor marshals for volunteering your time today. Graduates, please join your family and friends at your college's reception immediately following the end of the ceremony. Each location can be found in your program. Please wait until the stage party has exited the seating area before you begin to recess. And before we conclude, we invite everyone to rise for the singing of the chorus of the Alma Mater. The words are located in your program.